Well, hello everyone to a very late night midnight upload. I do apologize for the delayedness on this. I was kind of fighting with myself a little bit about the bathroom primarily. And I was also taking a bit of a nap earlier today, longer than I expected. But I'm setting this aside. Happy Minigame Mondays. Hopefully I play this in an actual acceptable time. So I'm currently doing this minigame event, right? And in essence, they released this kind of like a side mode on Wuthering Waves, right? I want to necessarily call it a super mini game, but it does kind of give that kind of vibe. And I decided to throw it in there just because why not? I couldn't really think of anything, and I thought this was like kind of had like a similar vibe to it. So we'll see how we do. I've already progressed to like a good portion of it, and I have been clearing this so far. And since it's also like the last day, I said might as well. I got today and tomorrow, so we'll see how we do. So let's get right into it. This is pretty much the. It is kind of just like standard win, honestly. So it is nothing super crazy. But let me see. I think actually we need to put this in the settings. I keep running into issues, but I don't know why they kind of leave this area like oddly quiet. I thought it was kind of odd. Yeah, we have her. Then we're gonna run. Shorekeeper. Equip that. They were like little cube things. They're pretty cute. Essentially, they're like this versions of the echoes in the little minigame mode thing. And it's not so much that this is the minigame. It's more like it's kind of like within the game itself. This is kind of like a secondary, bit of like I would consider like an ecosystem, but we have the characters here. But it is kind of like standard Whoop, where we kind of. Where the majority of the stuff is just kind of standard Whoop, but with like a dash of Whereas the majority, honestly, in all honesty, by the way, the cubes like do like a shit ton of damage here.
Beckon the divine flames.
If you're curious, so the limited time event kind of thing goes away in like a day.
Guests of the unkind.
But whatchamacallit, the game mode itself is gonna remain around a little bit. I think it would be probably fine if I hadn't done if I had done this a little bit earlier, but again, I got a little tired from a mixture of playing games and like let's see. Playing games, playing other game modes and other games that just kind of drop like fat updates in, or mostly just kind of have me grind through the day, or I was cooking for a good portion of it, so definitely a bit of a long day today.
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now?
But I do find it a little bit cute because, as you can see, they're actually there, right? Y'all see them there. The little cubes things. It is very adorable. I do like I do like it. And they actually do like a shit ton of damage here.
Luminous energy.
I do believe they actually do more damage than we do.
Shape the shapeless. Beware.
Perish in flames.
But the majority of the game mode is actually not necessarily this, because this I think is very like self-explanatory. And not just even that, this is like also relatively easy. Oh yeah, they took care of business. The little cubes are actually doing like fucking damage.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Clear as the blaze.
Actually, if anything, I'm more upset that I'm not actually able to do as much damage with the cubes, in all honesty. This is a cube game mode.
Let the winds roar.
And again, the majority of like the kind of like the transitions between I believe just this game mode, right? So it is majorly using up the cubes, swapping back and forth, and then going to the next thing. But again, I think it's like very nice, very cute. This will be permanent game mode. The rewards are limited, and you got like a day. I did try that last week, and I am liking it.
Hands up, my friends.
I just really wish it didn't have like the limited rewards again. It is kind of just encourage people playing the game, so it's not necessarily their fault.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless. Different.
Together we vanish.
Yeah, I think I do less damage than the cubes, man. I think the cubes are doing like 17k or something. Meanwhile, I'm doing like less than that by like a margin of a mile.
Storm, hear my command.
My blade yearns.
I pop like my little thing here, and it just does like a ton of damage. Oh no, it does pop. The problem with like some of the game mode, in all honesty, by the way, is you don't get much audio out of it.
Who's the caged bird now?
Sever. Leave it to me.
Meanwhile, everybody's doing like metric shitload of damage. Meanwhile, my standard characters are like not doing enough.
Storm, hear my command. Sever.
Feathers incinerate.
But the game mode itself does have like a ton of replayability, in my opinion, which is really cool. And it works similar to like a.
Shape the shapeless.
Together we vanish.
Oh, they have so much health now.
Be reduced.
It's a good thing that the cube hits are hard, but at the same time, I feel like relatively useless.
Bloom.
I'm not granted. I'm like shitting out damage here and there.
Bask in the sunlight. Let me be your blade. Different.
Oh, I got like
Leading up.
hit back.
Storm, hear my command.
Perish in flames. Feathers incinerate. Guests of the unkind. My blade yearns. Who's the caged bird
I've almost got it.
now?
I said I'm not doing a lot of damage. Will I hit like a fat 200,000?
Shape the shapeless.
Together we vanish.
I think we're almost done.
Leave it to me.
Again, I'm personally still thinking like this can still be like min-max like a ton.
Let me be your blade. Beware. Storm, hear my command.
Perish
I don't know why they have so much health, man.
divine flames. Together we vanish.
We're good now. All right. This minigame also has like yeah, it can also like just pick stuff up, I think. I just finished up, bro. What are you talking about? I believe this auto picks up on its own at the end. Yeah, it just auto does. You see them? You're gonna be picked up in a second. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, then this is the actual fun part. So this you get this is a currency you get from the game mode, right? And then you get this one. So the first anniversary coin used about rewards and supplies. These are just kind of so we have ability modules. So these are kind of essentially like side abilities. Let's get right into it actually. So we just cleared up the. We need to clear up to 13. But this is what I believe part of like the more meaningful part of the game mode, where you have like these little cube things, these little cube characters, right? So we have Jinxie, we have Chingli, we have Shorekeeper, and honestly, by the way, you get to actually keep these because this game mode is permanent, which total W. I really like this minigame, like a ton. I would really look to first place on its own. And then like it's very cute. It's very like very nice and cute. And look. We have Rover, and it's just like a very nice cube. Then we have Controller here, and we have Best Waifu Changli and Controller. Until like Kurthithia releases, which again, really love just everything by me. And again, this is the first anniversary one, which is very cool. I think it's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm probably going to be playing this on my own, but I cannot be talking since it's relatively late at night. But yeah, I did want to just kind of share this game out, because, again, a couple of time, very little time, like a day, to really get the last rewards on it, since the upload of this video. You can play this anytime you want after. So, if you want to rush through it, it is what it is. Again, it's just... I think that the limited timer ones are kind of just... It is some stuff, definitely some very cute pictures and stuff. But again, you don't actually need this, since the standard rewards are actually going to be here for... These you don't actually have to worry about. These ones you do. This was call it. Because these ones you actually have to like max out and stuff. Again, decent, actually not too bad. I need to unlock one more Resonator Cube, which is, I believe, my last one. I think I unlocked that at like... floor 16th versus 15th? No, it's 14th. So we unlock this, and then we have like another like 7 levels around this, I think. Yeah. Which is really strong. I do like the fact that they actually gave you like enough time on this to just kind of play around and like really min-max stats and stuff. So I thought it was cute. I thought it was nice. Again, this game mode handles really good. Skill cooldown. Damage from this a little bit of over 5%, so we're gonna get like a standard stuff. That doesn't really do anything. Rest in the skill damage bonus, attack percent, projectiles. General damage we're gonna do with it, attack up. But again, this is kind of like how the game goes. You do have to like you basically max out on some stuff, and you kind of do get like some buffs and stuff to like some of the modules and stuff. And I do believe this is actually not the best one either. So level 5 would be, I believe, these ones, and I do believe it actually goes to level 6, which I still don't have any, which is kind of nuts to me. But anyway, that's been it for y'all. I don't want to take too much of your time because I generally think this is kind of good to test on your own. It's also like relatively late for the video on this. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy. Have a good one. And again, stay solid. Again, rewards are limited, but the game mode itself will be here for whenever you feel like it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay solid.